So hey, part 2 of the Japan trip thingy. We got up kind of early to get to the bus terminal for our trip to Hakone and Mount Fuji. But not really going on top of Mount Fuji because you have to hike on the mountain, it's gonna take forever. After preparing to leave, my brother and sister were arguing about where the selfie stick was and pushing the blame at each other for losing the stick. We were also charging our stuff, but my power bank broke down and didn't charge, and also a lot of our stuff wasn't really charged, except for one full power bank. With no luck of finding the selfie stick in the apartment and no phone battery, and continuous arguments, we left the apartment to get to the bus terminal. And we had the same issue with the directions again. Our phone direction is also broken again. The phone is leading us to another train station we've never been to, and my brother is trying to lead us to Omori Station. Argue ensues, but we did eventually arrive at Omori Station and arrive at the bus terminal 15 minutes early. We ate some food, got our trip stuff and tickets, and waited for the bus. The bus eventually arrived for the trip to Mount Fuji, which is really just sightseeing it from a higher elevation with one of the good observation places for Mount Fuji, which is the Mount Fuji 5th station. On the bus ride, there were amazing views of Tokyo and surrounding buildings in the Kanto region. With amazing autumn-colored trees in the mountains, little towns sprinkled within the mountains, and yes, this is going to be a long travel montage video because I like them.
Bus number 1.
Our guide was a nice old lady dressed in a business suit with a pretty thick Japanese accent, and she was there to obviously guide us around the place and also entertain us on the bus ride, but barely anyone listened because mostly everyone was sleeping. After short stops and endless trees, we end up at Mount Fuji 5th station. They had amazing views of Mount Fuji and is also at an elevation of 2,305 meters. And at the time it was -3 degrees Celsius. They had frozen ice outside, and it's the first time I've ever seen natural ice instead of the artificial ice in the freezer. Ouch. After taking lots of pictures at the station, we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet for lunch. I had a lot of curry because I like curry. The place we were eating at is a ninja village. There were supposed to be ninjas here, or somewhere around the place, but we never saw one, so that's kinda sad. They could be invisible, who knows. But there were ancient Japanese armor sets and samurai swords too. After eating, we made our way to Hakone. We later took a boat ride over the lake, and then went on the cable car. By the way, while filming the boat ride, my hand was literally freezing because there was so much wind and I didn't bring any gloves. It was so cold it was hurting my hands, but luckily my hand survived, and wrapped my hand with a scarf, which didn't really offer too much protection too.
That looks like my mommy's titties. Face the view.
So back to the cable car, we were going up to Mount Komagatake. and as we got up to the mountain, it happened to snow. Perfect timing. Despite it snowing only a tiddlywink bit, and to many people it's not a surprise, it's still my first time seeing real snow, and I really enjoyed my time up there.
It's snowing. I can't, it's very light snow though. It is snowing. Oh look, it's white. Yay, it's snowing. Oh my gosh. It's snow. Oh, it's so cold. First time I saw snow. We don't have gloves.
Ready?
No. Ow!
Of course Joa is jelly about this, but I want to see snow with him in the future when we meet each other. Also, snow produces a really cute rain sound that's soft and quiet when it snows. Sadly, we can only be up there for half an hour because we had to return to the bus because it was getting dark. Along the way back, there was some traffic jam going on due to some kind of car accident. So it took us from 4:45 PM from Hakone to 9 PM at Ginza, over 4 hours of travel time. We did have some fun short little activities to keep us entertained for the long bus journey, and it's pretty cool. We later had some ramen, bought some stuff, and got back home at around 11 p.m. Day 2 finished. And so, save chinchillas.
One, two, three. はい。頭をくまの上に出し、四方の矢の見下ろして、雷様を下に聞く。富士は日本一の山。Thank you so much. Beautiful voice. Great vocal play. Bravo, bravo. Thank you so much.